Hi beautiful people! Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. This is my final update on the 2024 Years of Usage Eyeshadow Project Pan created by Sarah Catherine. I am working on 4 eyeshadow palettes, and all of these 4 eyeshadow palettes is a carryover from last year when I worked on the same project. The 4 eyeshadow palettes are this Makeup Revolution London collaboration with SoftX, Glam Metals from Crown, Etude House Trench Coat Showroom, and Beauty Glaze Perfect Neutral. In my previous update, there are still 7 eyeshadows I have to hit goal on. There's a total of 62 eyeshadows in these 4 eyeshadow palettes, and my goal for this year is to hit 37 eyeshadows. So that means I've already hit goal on 30 eyeshadows, and there's just 7 eyeshadows left. Now for each of these palette, there's 1 or more eyeshadows I haven't hit goal on yet. Let me start my update with this Beauty Glaze. The eyeshadow I have yet to hit goal on is the shade Bisque. I was at 8 uses and now I am at 24 uses. So this is what the eyeshadow palette looks like. Using the eyeshadows, it's between 23 and 24 because the eyeshadows I hit goal on last year, I did not consider them anymore for this year to be at 24 uses. So there. Now among the eyeshadows here, it's the shimmers that I actually enjoyed the most, like Glazed, Peachy, Muse, and Mais. The 4 eyeshadows. Venus is, I think, is satin. But those are the eyeshadows I enjoyed the most. I guess because I have more matte eyeshadows in these 4 eyeshadow palettes, so the shimmers are the one that stands out. From the Trench Coat Showroom, there's one eyeshadow that I have yet to hit goal on, and it is this eyeshadow called Military Look. It's a greenish satin eyeshadow. Yeah, I think that's satin. And I was at 18 uses last time, and now I'm at 24 uses. And this is what the palette looks like after using this, the eyeshadows rather, using them either 23 or 24 uses. Now you can barely tell for most of the eyeshadows here if I've used them. This is not pigmented, but it's hard press, so it's not a loose press, and that would mean I would have to press my brush harder to get pigment. But despite that, it doesn't look like as if I've used that 23 to 24 times. Now for the Glam Metals, there's just one eyeshadow I haven't hit goal on yet, and it is this shade Punk. I've been using this together with the Bisque shade from the Beauty Glaze Perfect Neutral. For Punk, I was at 7 uses. So this is, I've been combining this together. I've been working on this together, Bisque and Punk. And that's how I managed to actually get to 24 uses. Initially, I thought I would have a hard time getting to 24 uses with this, but it turns out that I actually like the shade. After working on it together with Bisque, I love how it looks. Between Punk and Heavy Metal, I prefer Punk. Heavy Metal is more bluish. It's a bluish metal shade. But this one, it's gray, silver shade, and I enjoy it. And so far, I would say in this eyeshadow palette, that's my favorite. It turns out, the last one I hit goal on in this project. Literally, it's the last eyeshadow I hit goal on. Now one of the reasons why I hit the last one I hit goal on is because I only have 7 uses on that, and the rest, I have more uses. So Beauty Glaze is the next one. There were 8 uses, and the rest is double digit. Now from SoftX, there are 4 eyeshadows I have yet to hit goal on from my last update, and it is the shade Penguin. I was at 18 uses. Mixed Berries, I was also at 18 uses. Pumpkin, I was at 20 uses. And then Pine Tree, I was at 15 uses. Now, among the 4 shades, I would say Pine Tree and Mixed Berries were the ones I least reached for. But it became a bit easier for me to hit goal on that one because there's just less number of uses required. So Penguin, I was at 18, Mixed Berries, 18, Pumpkin, 20, and Pine Tree, 15. So 15, it's still quite a lot. 9 uses considering I don't like the shade. And then let me just show you what it looks like after using this eyeshadow palette 23 to 24 times. There. So, this one you can tell that I've used the eyeshadows, but I'm not sure if that would be equivalent to 24 uses. I'm looking at some of the content creator, those who are doing project panning as well, and it surprises me that they are able to hit pan on the eyeshadows probably with 25 uses or 24 uses. But for me, you can't tell that I've been using the eyeshadows. So this is my update for the years of usage eyeshadow project pan. This is now my 4th year of working on this project. I'm planning to do the same again next year. I'm actually enjoying working on this project, and the main reason is that I get to use many of the eyeshadows in my inventory. It forces me to try on the eyeshadows, the eyeshadows I have in my inventory. I have this tendency to work on specific eyeshadows in my project. So in the past, I've been doing Panda palette, and those are the only eyeshadows I'm working on. I'm using rather. But this time, with the years of usage eyeshadow project pan, I get to use more of my eyeshadows with a limited number of uses. There's no pressure for me to hit pan or to fully use up the eyeshadows. I'm gonna share with you my plans for 2025 in my next videos. I have already decided what are the eyeshadows I'm working on, but there's still just one more eyeshadow palette that I'm still contemplating if I'm going to add it into the project or not. Or I'm gonna settle with what I've already decided. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!